In this video, I'll show you how to make gingerbread man ornaments. And there's a template on my website. You can print this off at the blog post linked in the description. And it comes with a basic template, and then you can also do a gingerbread man that has a bite out of him. And there's a template for the bite if you want to move it to a different spot. And then just kind of a basic guide if you want to make your gingerbread man look like mine. So to get started, we're going to collect our materials. We're going to need felt that is brown to look like gingerbread, and then baker's twine for hanging. You can either use heat and bond for this project or a glue gun to glue your layers together. And then to decorate, you'll just need a couple of colors of puffy paint. This is dimensional fabric paint. I got white to look like frosting, and then pink to make little cheeks and a bow, and black for a bow tie. But you can choose any colors for this project. So our first step is to cut out one of our templates and cut out just a rough cut of 2 layers of felt. And then you'll need a piece of heat and bond about the size of that felt, a little bit smaller. Okay, so cut out your piece of heat and bond a little bit smaller than your felt and iron that to the back of this layer of felt. If you are using a glue gun, you can go ahead and cut out 2 gingerbread shapes with scissors just of the felt and then glue them together. I'm going to show you the heat and bond method. So iron the heat and bond to the back of this felt. Let your heat and bond cool and then peel it off. This is just a really even layer of glue. And then we're going to put the other layer of felt on top and give it enough heat so that it melts together. After you've melted your layers together, you'll see that they don't come apart. And to get that heat through the felt, you want to press your iron down pretty well. And then we're going to cut these layers out all together. That way we'll have kind of a thicker gingerbread man, and doing the heat and bond beforehand helps us get a crisp edge. So just pin that on there and cut out your template. And then if you want to do the glue gun method, if you don't have heat and bond, just take 2 loose layers of felt and pin your template to those layers and cut them out together. Just be careful to hold them together as you cut out, since they aren't glued together yet. And then for this one, you can kind of fix any edges that aren't quite right, and then we'll just use a glue gun to glue it together. So kind of focus on the outer edges here. And then when you're gluing the head together, we're going to stick in our baker's twine. So just get a little piece of that and create a loop and then stick it in there while you're gluing it together. And then for if you're using heat and bond, just glue that string onto the back of it, onto the back of the ornament. Now we're ready to decorate our gingerbread man. So you can use your puffy paint to outline the cookie and then do frosting, eyes, buttons, whatever you want to do. And if you want to do the bite marks, I'll show you how to do that. You can do this either before or after you paint the ornament. So First, I'm going to decorate just by outlining my little guy with frosting. You want to get a crisp, stream of paint and just kind of go around, and you can always fix the frosting by adding more. So if you kind of mess up, don't worry about it. Okay, after you've outlined your cookie, you can do eyes and a mouth. And then 3 little buttons. And then if you want to do little frosting across the arms and legs, you can do either a zigzag or straight lines. And then after this ink dries, you can add more if you don't like the way it looks. And then I'm going to add a little bow tie here at the center. Okay, so let your ornament dry and then you'll be ready to hang it on your Christmas tree. To do the bite marks, you can either follow the template with the marks, or if you want to put the marks somewhere else, I'm going to show you how to do that. So you'll want to just cut out the little bite mark template and then find a place to bite off and pin it there. So I'm going to bite off his leg here. And I'll just pin that on. It doesn't have to match perfectly up. It's just going to look like teeth marks. And then just trace those little teeth marks. Bites are never perfect, so don't worry about perfection here. Just cut around those little curves. Okay, so he has his leg bitten off, and I like to do a sad face for those ones because, you know, he has a chunk missing from him. So I think that's really funny to do a really sad little smile, upside down smile. So there's your bite mark guy. So you can make these and have kids decorate them, or I actually really like doing it too. So it's like a little family project. I hope you enjoy it, and you can join our Facebook group to show off your projects.